Good morning, everybody. Welcome. This is take 2 of Ghost Town Alive. Because you saw yesterday, turns out I didn't pay attention to the website, and it turns out there was no Ghost Town Alive yesterday. So I ended up having to do Disney yesterday. But the good news is at least I got Mickey's Miss Magic in. Done. It's taken care of. It is done. It is final. So here we go. We got episode 2 of season 4. So it's going to be a pretty good day today. Got here a little late, but hopefully everything goes according to plan today. So it's going to be a good day. Hopefully you see some new citizens around town. So it's going to be a pretty good day. We're going to take a look at Calico River Rapids. We're going to take a look at that today as well. So it's going to be a very good day today. So I'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
I also want to roast the generals out there suggested it be put on there anyway. As Hot Wings, great helper, I'm the one that suggested that. Well, thank you. Anyway, you get it out there. This is good news for Calico, but we're going to need to get this.
However, that means we don't need no trouble from the likes of you Mayfield either. We aren't going to cause any trouble, Judge. Not like the trouble you caused me when you stole my mom away from my dad. First, they work together no more. And second, that's none of your bulldog business.
Makes me sick. All right, folks, now, where was I before I was interrupted? Oh, yes. May I present this fine key to our fair... you know what? On second thought, why don't I hold on to this so that I might present it to the men in uniform? You understand, right, gentlemen? Hey, let's go give the news to the sheriff's office. All right, come on, Quinn. Come on, everybody. Let's head over to the sheriff's office.
We'll go with you. We want to see the look on their faces when they find us.
Let's go. Good news.
You want to go? Hey, you ain't wearing your Mayfield Day pin.
Now, we don't want Calico, do we, boys?
I smell something.
Yes, sir.
I smell something fishy about that.
Military men looking things up in here.
Why don't he build it in Sweetwater?
Build a fort in Sweetwater. Fort Sweetwater. That sounds lovely.
From Town up by Adventure Island. Why don't he build it there?
He can build it there. He can burrow again. What? No, just the trail though.
Oh,
you sure? Yeah, because I was like, you haven't been tunneling in there? I have. Someone ring that bell! Ring the bell! Gather around, everybody! Gather around! Gather in! Gather in! Come on in, folks! Come on in! Come on! Sheriff! Yes, Mr. Mayor. Good news! Well, what is it? Read the news, quick!
Oh, absolutely. Be glad to. Listen to this, Deputy. It's a telegram to the citizens of Calico from the United States Cavalry, Office of General Grant Higginbotham. It says a squad of soldiers under my command has been dispatched with orders to scout town of Calico as possible location for new fort. Once the troops' investigation is complete, they are to report their findings to me personally. Signed, General Grant Higginbotham. Can you believe that?
Lord Almighty, I have no idea what any of that means.
Means you need to update your resume.
Well, you know what? It means good news for Calico, and we are counting on the sheriff's office to help put our best foot forward.
You can count on us.
Well, good. Okay. In the meantime, we have a lot to do. Can you imagine? If Calico gets its own fort, this town may actually become the jewel of the West!
Hold on, when are they getting here?
It doesn't say.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't say. So in the meantime, everybody, I need you to put your best foot forward, and keep your eyes peeled, okay? If you see any visiting cavalry officers, let us know at Town Hall. And if you see anyone in town, please lend a hand, okay?
Thank you so much, man. Hey, guys, you heard them. We're going to need all the help we can get to get this town in top shape, so we can always use help cleaning and organizing in the sheriff's office. Oh, and filing warrants and filling out wanted posters.
And I'm going to need some help help down at the post office, too.
Oh, and we always need help at Town Hall, folks. So, again, if you see any cavalry officers, let us know in Town Hall. Until then, let's show them cavalry boys that we are going to be the town that is known as the Jewel of the West. Woo! Get to work, everybody!
Will be to hit the red and yellow target. If you get one chance. If you hit it, you will go and stand by the bucket. And if you miss, you will join the crowd of cheering spectators. See, they're awesome. All right, are you ready for your shot? There you go, right there in the middle, though.
Red and yellow, buddy. Red and yellow. See it in the middle?
Oh, he hit something, but he didn't hit the right one. Give him a round of applause.
Good
All right, what's your name, friend?
Good
What?
try.
Not it. All right, give him a round of applause. All right, hit the red and yellow swirly one. He hit the green and yellow. All right, head on back to the crowd. What's your name, friend? Everybody give Katie a round of applause. All right, Katie. The red and yellow spinning target in the middle. And you hit it. Go ahead and stand by the box. All right, puppy ears, what's your name? Aria! It is your shot, friend. Red and yellow. Oh, you hit it. Go ahead and join that. Tyler, take your shot, friend. Maybe he's going to go there. All right. He's the man. What's your name? Andy, step on up. Andy, can you hit the green and yellow?
Green and yellow. Green and yellow, Andy.
Andy, hit it. All right. All right, friend, your turn. Hit the green and yellow one, the lower green and yellow one right there.
This one's the green one. Oh, and get back up there.
Oh, good try. Oh, good shot, though. All right, your turn. All right, I want you to hit the blue one.
We're waiting for Andy. Can he get it?
I'm not a...
Whoa!
All right, buddy, your turn there. Why don't you go ahead and try to hit the red and yellow?
It's only full Mayfield.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh, it took you 2 tries, though. All right, one more. There you go, buddy. Hit that red and yellow one in the middle. Ooh, it's a good try, friend. Yeah, give him a round of applause. Oh, who we got? No, they already shot. All right, Mustang, your turn. I want you to hit right above the silver dollar.
Oh!
You wait for the 36, okay? All right, next person there. Why don't you go ahead and hit the soda can over there?
That's why it's not working?
Maybe. Soda can. Silver can, yes.
hanging out there.
Sitting on the ball. There you go. Alright, how about the bottom of the table?
Yeah, let's see who wins. We're gonna do another kind of
Alright. Next up. Okay, here we go. How about you shoot the bell? Over there. Oh, it's a miss. Good try, though. Give her a round of applause. Why don't you go ahead and shoot the chicken?
chicken.
Oh,
I
don't feel like chicken
all
tonight.
right. Well, let's see. If you can hit right there, dead center on top of the bar, and then I want you to hit the little flag that pops out above that red and yellow swirly. The top one and the flag up over here. Ooh, all right. Your turn there, champ. Now I want you to shoot the top one in the middle and the flag that comes out over here, okay? Oh, all right. Now, all right, young man. Sudden death. All right, one shot. Hit the snake. Oh, all right. All right, now you shoot the snake. Oh, he's upset.
Uh-oh, better stand back.
He's lucky shot. Ooh. All right. All right, your turn. Shoot the platoon. The gold station. Shoot on the floor there. All right, now you. All right. Oh, this is that. That box is down.
Anyone want to get a box of popcorn?
All right. Okay. Now you hit the middle one again. Yep. Top one on the top of the ball. There it is. All right. Now you hit one of the moving flags. All right, winner! Give him a round of applause! Congratulations! Let me get him a ribbon. All right, go ahead and follow my friend there over to the barbershop. Get yourself a blue ribbon.
We had a good time in the shooting contest. Come on over and play Snake and Boots for Celebrate Mayfield Day. Now let's see. Join us over here for Snake and the Boots.
You're on to the Victor, Mayfield Day. Mayfield on them.
We're ready to go, fellas. We're ready to go. Johnny, you got the timer ready, right? All right. 3, 2, 1, start. Seconds!
Good again.
Come on, you can do it! Go! 20 seconds!
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's count out that move!
accepted Mayfield Day First Place ribbon. Thank you.
I just came from the bank. Tiny Mayfield was there at the bank, and you know what he was doing?
What was he doing?
He was lurking.
Lurking?
He was lurking. I've seen him lurk before, but I ain't never seen him lurk like this. And I figured, since everybody's worried about whether we're going to get that fort or not, you know, something might spoil it, like a bank robbery.
Whoa!
Yeah, I know. So we got to get a posse and go stop
Whoa!
him.
Whoa!
Cannibal, how much coffee have you had to drink?
Oh, just the one pot.
I'm sorry. Well, we are excited about your excitement.
Yes, let's go get him. Come
Would you
on.
watch the sheriff's office for us?
Watch the sheriff's office, but I brought Big Nose Kate.
And she's gorgeous. I'd watch the sheriff's office.
Oh, okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Just as Mr. Cannonball said, we're going to be forming this posse to make sure the bank's not getting robbed. So if you'd like to join us, come on over here. Bring it in. Come on over here. You're so far away, that's not over here. There we are. You three, you're so far away. Get on over here. You two, over here. Yeah, you do well. Bring it in, bring it in. There we are. You're so far away. There, just like this. There we go. A nice song in your step. All right. So, as we heard, Tiny Mayfield is lurking around the bank. Now we've got the what do they call it? The Cavalry coming in.
That's right.
We want to make sure we're not doing anything wrong because they want to build a fort here. But if people are robbing the bank, they're not going to want to build a fort here. So, we need to make sure this bank doesn't get robbed. So who's with us?
Yeah!
All right. That was not really good. Who's with us?
Yeah!
All right, raise your right hand. And you're going to repeat after Deputy Sky.
All right, everybody, raise your right hand and repeat after me, okay?
I
State your name.
Promise.
To uphold. The laws of Calico.
The laws of Calico.
Set forth by.
The
Honorable Judge Roy Bean.
The Honorable Judge Roy Bean.
And held true.
Held true.
By the Honorable Sheriff Wheeler.
By
The Honorable Sheriff Wheeler.
And his Sheriff's Office.
And
his Sheriff's Office.
All right, folks, let's seal the deal with the yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
All right.
All right, set on out. Yeah.
After you, Deputy.
Wait. All right, Cannonball, you
We're going to stop this big robbery. No one's going to be taking the money out of there.
Travis,
Yes.
be careful.
Oh, thank you. You're coming with us, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
No, I would.
Come on, posse.
What's weird is that I was talking to Miss Smith earlier, and I saw two gentlemen look like they were wearing military uniforms.
That's the Cavalry. We're just talking about them. They're here to see if this town's right for a fort or not.
And I was thinking, that's what I was thinking. It could have been them.
Just so you know, when we get up here, we're going to need you guys to stay behind the deputy and myself, just for safe measures, all right?
Well, we've got a posse going. Join us.
Hey, deputy. Nope.
We're stopping a bank robbery. Come join us.
Uh-oh.
Stop the bank robbery. Right, hold up right here.
All right, hold it right here, folks.
Hold up right here. Wait right there.
What do the Mayfields look like?
Ugly.
What do they smell like?
Dirty.
We can go.
And horse hoops. Very good. All right. Straight. Move out of the way. Straight. Looking for the Mayfield. Tiny Mayfield. He's tiny, like you say, very small.
Oh, no.
Oh! Oh!
Bring it in, posse. Bring it in. All right, what's going on here then?
When we came into town, we saw this man looking around the bank, looking inside the bank. When we went inside, we saw the same man holding a gun up to the clerk. When we went inside, he ran out with a bag of money and started opening fire on us. That ain't what happened at all, Travis. I was in there to close out Meemaw's account. Then these cavalry fellas come in. I said, this one, he looks familiar. Then they still Tidy, you're coming with us to see the judge. Actually, Deputy, we caught him. He's in our custody. We'll take him down to see the judge. Why don't you head on back to your sheriff's office and put your feet up? All right, Tidy. Excuse me, Deputy. I gave you an order, and I expect you to follow it. Take Tiny into custody. Well, we're going to need some witnesses over at Town Hall if you'd oblige us to follow along. Forward, march! Left, left. All right, Tiny. Left, right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, right, left, 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 right, left, forward, left, left, right, left, 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 right, left, 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 Cavalry coming! Up, 1, 2. Right this way, folks. Run around here. Get around, get around. Come on in, folks. Come on in. Oh, my goodness. Get around this way. Here we go, right over here. Welcome. The cavalry's here, everybody. Welcome to town, gentlemen. I am Mayor Horton Parnell, and welcome to town. It's an honor to have you here, and on our Founders Day, nonetheless. Well, good afternoon. I'm Sergeant Charles Bradshaw. This is my second in command, Private Raymond Martin. We received a telegram from the general, I believe, informing you that we were coming. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, yeah, go ahead. I do believe we should set aside the pleasantries for the moment, as we have a more pressing matter to deal with. Martin, bring forth the prisoner. Where's the judge?
Right here, Sergeant. Judge Roy Bean at your service.
You're Judge Roy Bean?
That's correct.
It is an honor to meet you. You have quite the reputation as a fair and honest hanging judge.
I'll take that as a compliment. Whoa! Danny Mayfield, in town less than half a day and already heading for the who's job.
Well, I didn't do it, Roy. I swear.
Quiet! I'll take over from here, Sergeant. Order! Order in court. This court is now in session. Sergeant Martin, is it? Would you read the charges, please?
Tiny Mayfield under arrest for the crimes of bank robbery, Your Honor.
Tiny, I suppose you're going to tell me you didn't do it.
Yeah, he didn't do it. I was there. I saw the whole thing, and this man is innocent.
Cool. I take care of that, sir. It's my job. All right. Cool. I can appreciate that, you being the bank teller and all, but I find it a little disconcerting that the alibi of a known bank robber is being presented by a known bank robber.
Yeah.
Sergeant Martin, maybe you can explain what happened. Explain everything, sir. Everything.
All right. So we were around the bank and we saw tiny Mayfield just walking through the bank, holding on to a bag.
Yeah. Sergeant. First, take a deep breath. Breathe out. Let's try it again.
All right. We noticed the suspect at the bank holding a gun up to the sled. We went in to try to stop him. He fled with this bag and almost fired on us.
What? No, that ain't what happened at all.
Yeah, exactly.
I was in there to close out Meemaw's account. You can ask her next time you ride her.
Oh.
Next thing I know, these cavalry folks come in, and they're real nice until I say I recognize this one. Then they shove the money in my hand, throw me out in the street, and start shooting at me.
That's exactly how it happened, Judge. I was there.
I demand to speak to a lawyer.
Yeah, I think that's the best idea we've ever had around here. I think we deserve a fair trial.
Order! Tiny Mayfield, you are correct.
I am?
Yes, you are. You are owed a fair trial. It has nothing to do with me being sweet on your Meemaw. So, you should have plenty of time to prepare your case and defend yourself. So I am giving you until 3:30 this afternoon. At that time, you can prepare your story and come clean. And you will receive a fair trial. Followed by a first-class hanging. In the meantime, these kind gentlemen from the U.S. Cavalry will march you on over to the sheriff's office and lock you up. Sergeant, do you have anything else to say?
Only this. I think you all know why we're here.
With the Western Territories opening up to more and more settlers, there's an increased need for military protection in your town.
Protection from what? You?
Who? Mine's
Oh,
particular.
it's all right. Protection from what? How about protection from gangs of outlaws? Roaming the Badlands, looking to take advantage of unsuspecting settlers. Gangs like the Mad Buck. A gang so ruthless with a leader so vicious he'll shoot you just as soon as look at you.
These are the type of criminals that your sheriff's office cannot handle.
That is why the general has sent us to inspect your town and see if it is a possible site for the future fort. We will be doing a survey today, paying particular attention to your Calico bank and your sheriff's office. We want to award you this fort, so I hope our report is a positive one.
Well, anything you need, Sergeant, please don't hesitate to ask. In fact, we all feel safer just having you here. Isn't that right, everybody?
Yes.
All right, well, that's mighty kind of you. For now, we have work to do. Take Tiny Mayfield into custody, march him to the sheriff's office. Forward, march! Left!
And with that, court is adjourned.
Okay, everybody, you heard the sergeant. They're going to be inspecting the town. In the meantime, I need everybody to be on their best behavior, all right? Let's show them, these cavalry boys, that we are the jewel of the West.
Right. Now, also, folks, we're still going to have Founders Day competitions going on. Our next one will be right here at 12:40, and then a big hoedown at 5:30, all right? We'll see y'all there. What? Are you going with her?
Oh, something's going on in what's going on there? Oh, fire brigade. Very soon we will take a look on this update. Alright, everyone. And since this is technically part of Ghost Town Alive, we're going to take a look at the Calico River Rapids. Now, however, I will not be reviewing the ride today. I'll be reviewing this. I will be taking my overall thoughts off camera because online filming is not permitted here, despite the fact that they allowed it for the media only. I doubt I'm going to do it, so which is why I'm going to tell you exactly what happened here. But overall, this looks very, very nice. Calico Mining Company on Express. And look, they even had a new raft. And new water walk featuring pots and culture. I think this thing's more of a sculpture than new animatronics and everything. Now, right here, there is something I would like to show. I mean, come on, that's not ridiculous. Oh, what the hell? There we go. Are you kidding me? There we go. Dang it. Very proud I am. Sorry! Not sorry! Okay, there we go. Oh, come on! Sorry! Good area, though. Okay, here comes another one. All right, here comes another one. Oh, come on! I'm hoping to soak somebody. Come on. There we go. Seriously? Run! Run! Dang it, I missed. There we go. Damn it. Come on. Oh, jeez. I didn't realize that. Sorry! Not sorry! Oh. Come on! Come on! I wish the guys were at Grizzly Rapids did. Dang, nabbit. Oh, here we go. Sorry! Dude, this is so luck-based. All right, here we go, here we go. All right, I think that's enough of that. We're definitely going to get more of that in the near future. But overall, really good. That is definitely, I can totally see someone getting totally pissed off. All right, guys, we'll see you guys back in town.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the mayor, Calico.
That's right. That's it. What?
Horton Cornell.
Hooray!
Thank you, Dad. Howdy, folks.
Howdy!
Folks, earlier today, Quint over at the post office received a telegram letting us know that Calico, our beloved town, was being considered as a future fort location. Now, Sergeant Bradshaw and his men are conducting their research right now, and they're going to give us their findings. What else?
That about does it, Mr. Mayor. Thank you very much. As the mayor stated, Sergeant Martin and I are conducting an investigation of the town with particular emphasis paid on the Calico Bank and the Sheriff's Office, and we feel confident that we will be able to report our findings at 2:30 p.m. here today.
Oh, that's wonderful news. That's what how we're doing.
Oh, I don't think that's
Sorry, I'm
share
just
with you.
curious. You know, I always haven't. I remember when I first heard when I was a kid and I heard cavalrymen, I was like, oh, you know. I'm sorry. Sergeant, you were saying.
Yes, as I was saying, we're looking at Calico not only from a security level, but also from a compatibility level. Would the good citizens of Calico and the military be able to get along? Or are there any peculiarities amongst the town that would prevent this from being a good fit?
Sergeant, I think you'll find that the citizens of Calico are a simple, normal, down-to-earth folk.
Oh, good. Simple, normal, down-to-earth folk. Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Mr. Mayor! Oh. Mr. Mayor! Miss Horton Pearl! Judge! Look out there!
I have just made a very important discovery. As I was visiting the museum, I noticed that this statue was sitting on a note.
Okay.
This could be from one of our town founders. It says, place me on the blacksmith's anvil, PWL, which I posit could stand for Pop Wing Lee. Now, as head of the Calico Paranormal Investigator Society...
Paranormal Investigator Society?
Oh, that's nothing but a little club that the kids started. Not a big deal, really.
Horton, this is a real mystery that is happening right here in our town right now.
Well, as the legal counsel to Mr. Lee, I'm afraid I should take this statute note into my custody.
Now, wait, hang on just a second. If there's money, your client, or Pop Wing Lee, owns the land this town sits on, not the building. That's right. Now, if that was found in the museum, then that is public property, and being that I'm part of the public, that's my property. Yes, sir. If there's money to be found in this godforsaken hellhole of a town, by God, we're going to find it. All right, cover your ears. Enough.
Whoa!
Simple, normal, down-to-earth, good folk, huh? If you'll excuse us, we have an investigation to continue.
Okay.
We'll be taking new recruits over at the Sheriff's Office for the U.S. Cavalry. We could use some talented folks such as yourself. Forward, march! Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Bill, take that inside. You can have people help you solve that in there.
We'll help you, Doc.
All right, folks, you heard
I don't like the sound of that.
They'll be back here at 2:30 to give us their findings. Now, in the meantime, I need everyone to be on their best behavior because we need to get ourselves a fort. So put your best foot forward and be on your best behavior. Let's not let any of the bickering with the Mayfields ruin our chances to celebrate Founders Day. No offense.
None taken.
All right, folks, so get
You
out
know
there.
what's
Let's
Sergeant
show them why
Bradshaw's
we're the
uniform?
jewel of the West.
What the hell with the dragon going inside? See what they got going.
Don't forget, we still have Founders Day activities going on too, folks, okay? If you don't have a list of those events, come on in. We'll get one to you, all right?
Ring that bell. Get around, folks. Get around.
Jacob, nice to see you again, son. I just know you were back in town. Lovely to meet you. See you around again.
Get around, folks. Get around.
Town roaming.
You got it.
Thank you.
Okay, folks. As you may already know, friends over at the post office received a telegram this morning letting us know that this town of Calico was being considered as a possible future fort location by the U.S. Cavalry. Now, Sergeant Bradshaw and his men have conducted their research, and they have reported back to General Higginbotham, and they will now give their results. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sergeant Bradshaw.
Good job, good guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, kind men and women of Calico, you have shown Sergeant Martin and myself such kindness and generosity. Your benevolence and thoughtfulness make it even harder to say that we will be informing the General to remove Calico from a list of potential sites for the fort.
Oh.
Yay!
Hold on. Sergeant, I understand we have some things to work on, but isn't there anything that we can do to persuade you to change your decision?
Sergeant Martin, please read the list.
The following is a list of observations concerning the town of Calico. The town bank is owned by an amnesiac train robber and employs a bank guard who is a known bank thief. The staff of the bank routinely loses the combination to the vault and seems to be unable to keep a group of incompetent local outlaws from robbing it on a daily basis. The town hall is in a constant turmoil, as well as the sheriff's office. The jail houses a prisoner who has been in his cell so long he is unable to physically move. And lastly, the town features citizens who go out of their way to have their job done for them by a group of out-of-towners instead of themselves. And that is just scratching the surface, which is why I have no other choice but to inform General Higginbotham that Calico is no longer under consideration for the court. I'm sorry, folks.
No, there's got to be just something we can do. I mean, we love this town, Sergeant. Isn't there? What can we do?
My concern is no longer about the report, it's for the good people of Calico. Who would protect them if a gang of real outlaws were to come to town? I'm an outlaw. Perhaps a gang like the Mad Bucks. Perhaps this young man knows all about that. A gang so ruthless that they would shoot you just as soon as look at you. Who would protect you? The bank? Certainly not. And clearly not the sheriff's office. Which is why I have proposed two privates over there, Private Isaiah and Private Drake, back up, have suggested a plan. Gentlemen, step right up here and inform everyone of what our plan is. Back up. With the bank no longer being safe, what is your plan?
Our plan is to put all the money into that wagon and then move the wagon into the jail cell.
By the sheriff's office. Thank you, gentlemen. Go ahead and have a seat. Or go ahead and make your way down here where you'll be doing guard to help.
Oh, wait a minute, let me get this straight. You're going to take that box, go over to the bank, fill up all the money, take it over to the sheriff's office. Why is it safer over there than in the bank?
At the sheriff's office, it will be guarded around the clock by a military detail. Sergeant Mia and her girls will help us stand guard 24 hours around the clock.
You got a lot of help here. All right. So you're all going to protect me. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get it down to the bank, load it up, take it to the sheriff's office.
Our money and our account for the money. I'm following you, Sergeant. Let's go.
I smell something fishy going on. Why does he keep bringing up the Mad Bucks?
Yeah.
It's not like... Wait, did you notice that bullet hole on Sergeant Bradshaw?
I did. You noticed it too.
Yeah, I noticed it. He said it was a campfire. It was like, if there was a if he wasn't burning a campfire, there would have been burn marks.
Yeah. That was a bullet hole.
Uh-oh.
All right, pull it right over there, Sergeant Martin.
All right. I'll tell you something.
We're going to make a deposit. That's what we're doing. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, Miss Cookie Lemon. Miss Cookie Lemon, I'm here to inform you that all of the assets and funds currently being held in the Calico Miners Bank are being seized by the U.S. Cavalry and will be deposited in this box. Please hand over the bank's ledger.
No. You can't just come in here and take whatever you like. You mean like you did a year ago?
Oh.
You are not getting in here. This is Miss Cookie's bank.
Very well, then just kindly show us the deed. Just as I thought. Sergeant Martin, please seize all the assets.
Ah! You can't get into the vault. I lost the combination.
I'm not surprised. We know it.
Yep, I'm not surprised.
All right, folks, we're going to need some people to help remove the funds from the bank and deposit it here in our safety deposit box. Go ahead. Go right ahead. Thank you for your help. Go right ahead, man.
Be a nice long line.
Be right back, folks.
Listening.
Effective immediately, the sheriff's office is under direct control of the United States Cavalry. You and your deputy will report immediately to me. Is that understood?
What is this all
Is that
about?
understood?
Understood.
At 3:30, you will appear to march temporary sheriff or temporary deputy Tiny Mayfield over his trial at 3:30. Is that clear?
Yeah, clear.
I can't hear you.
Got clear.
Great. I think you're going to like taking orders, Deputy McCann. Why don't you go inside and clean up a little bit? Maybe we'll talk in a moment.
All right.
All right, folks. We're going to need you to meet all back here at 3:30 to take Tiny Mayfield to his trial. Is that understood?
Yes.
We need our recruits to stand guard. All other recruits are dismissed.
All right. The trial will soon start soon.
And then I run away.
All right, here we go. Like I said, guys, once this is taken care of, we'll go on the mine train, sky cabin, mega train, and if I have enough time, I can get another ride.
For my lady. Meeting you at the hoedown,
Why are they so bent on framing that? I mean, you maybe did it? All right. Trial time.
All right. We need our new recruits to help march Tiny Mayfield over to his trial.
No.
I gotta definitely keep my eyes peeled.
Please, thank you.
Oh, wait.
Gather around, folks, for Tiny Mayfield's trial. Cover your ears. Cover your ears.
All right, go ahead and take Tiny all the way up the steps there.
Get around, time for trial.
Deputy? Good, but at the same good, but at the same time, I feel a little suspicious.
That's the general feeling of the town right now.
Yeah.
That your feelings are.
No, I think Tiny might be innocent. Wait a minute.
Kenny, over here.
Something seems a little.
He always does.
Oh.
We're some more.
All right, get around. All right, order. Now, since our court clerk decided to give up his job and go over there to the Calico River and build himself a whiskey still.
What, whiskey?
Yeah, whiskey. Unfortunately, we no longer have a court clerk, so, Miss Pearl, would you do the honor?
Oh, yes, I'd be happy to. All silent! This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Roy Bean presiding.
Miss Pearl, please read the charge.
Oh, yes, Tiny Arias Mayfield, you have been charged with the crime of bank robbery. How you plead?
Not guilty! Guilty!
Hang on, Judge, that isn't fair. He gets a chance to tell his side of the story.
Yeah! You know what? You are right, Clay. It isn't fair. He should have his right to tell his side of the story. And I will let him tell his side of the story. And then I will hear the truth from the sergeant who arrested him. So, Sergeant Bradshaw, would you please approach the bench? Sergeant Bradshaw.
The officers don't seem to be present, but I mean, maybe
that they would be missing, why is there not the only thing missing?
The wagon!
The wagon! Go back to the office. Make sure everything's all right.
Oh, come on, come on.
All right.
I knew something. I knew something dubious was going on around here when they got that wagon out. I knew something dubious was going on. I knew something dubious was going on. I knew something dubious was going on.
Parker! There you go.
Wait, where'd they go? Oh no. Oh my! It's gone!
Fix the lock this time.
It's gone!
Where is it?
It's not here.
We know it should be right here.
Hold on. Wait.
It's supposed to be right here.
Here. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Tell me, where was it? Right here?
Hudson! Hudson! You Cavalry people, get out here!
The wagon's gone, everybody! The wagon's gone! Where are they?
Oh no! My worst fears have been realized.
Hold on. There has to be a reasonable explanation for this.
I'll tell you what the explanation is. You've been robbed! Oh, this is rich! You've had every single dollar stolen, and not by the man you wrongfully accused. It's just like my mom used to say, never judge a book by its cover till you've walked a mile in that man's book. Your mother never said that. Judge, I think my son is free to go. All right, release the prisoner.
Wait. Why would the cavalry steal our money?
Because they're not the cavalry, you idiot.
What?
They're the gang they've been warning you about. Who? They're the Mad Fox gang.
I said it till it say something.
I did.
Hold on. What are we going to do?
I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'll tell you what me and my family are going to do. We're going to go after them. We're going to get your money back, and you're going to put every cent back in that bank, and we're going to rob it fair and square, just like we always do, because we're the Mayfield. Come on, boys, let's go. Come here.
We're going to go with the Mayfield.
Be careful, Travis.
How much ammunition is down?
Ella!
Whiskerino contest over at the barber shop. Go off and show off your mustache or your beard. And don't forget about our Founders Day at 5:30 at Calico Park, okay? Everything's going to be okay. Go there and take your mind off everything. It's going to be okay. Happy Founders Day!
First time in season 4, we got a hitcher.
And you're going to walk like this. You go step, cut, step, cut, step, cut. Yeah. That's what they're doing. That's you. You want to be the flower girl? Okay, you stand right in front of me.
Good answer.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm going to start singing. Everybody join in because I fell in the frog. Okay, here we go.
Da da da
Who is it that gives this lovely woman away? Landon. Thank you, Landon. Go ahead, Karen. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join this loving couple into holy matrimony once again and make a new year vow. Joshua, do you? Yeah, that's it. Joshua, do you take the beautiful Patricia to be your lawful wedded wife, to have and to hold in sickness and in health?
They're gonna get married.
Yes, there's marriage. Yes, very good. And do you, Patricia, take the handsome and dazzling Joshua to be your lawful wedded husband, to have and to hold in sickness and in health till death do you part? Very good. And Patricia's got a ring that's going to give her her. And with this ring, I be wed. We do the same for him. With this ring, I be wed. Therefore, by the power vested in me by the state of California, the county of Calico, and the city of Calico, I now pronounce you man and wife. And may the Lord have mercy on your soul. Go ahead, give me judge. We need to get 2 lines on the outside if you say goodbye to him. 2 lines.
What?
Yes.
What? Oh, what? I think they should have that.
2 lines. 1 line here, 1
Da,
line
da,
here.
da, 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 da,
1 line here, 1 line here.
Ring that bell!
Da, 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 da.
Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly announce our newly married couple, the Mahias, right here.
Yeah.
Continue throwing rice at him. Continue hit him with rice. Hit him with rice. Hit him with rice.
These are beans.
Not in the eye, not in the eye.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, come on in.
Thank you very much.
Come on in. Come on. Come on.
After me, everyone, I promise. Obey the law from Calico.
Obey the law from Calico.
And always be the most upstanding citizen that I can be. So help me. Okay, now here's the fun part, y'all. I'm going to give you a little yee-haw, and it should be pretty loud with all of you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Congratulations. Let's hear it for you, everybody.
All right. Well, now we're at Scoot Hill. And now we are at Scoot Hill. And we're passing Mud's grave. May God rest his soul. That's a shame. All right. So, yeah, we should be getting close towards a resolution with a resolution for. We should be getting close to the end soon. So, see you guys in a moment. They got him!
The wagon's coming.
They got him.
We got him.
Wow!
Hey, don't take my money right about now.
You sold this out. Yeah, I knew. I told you. I told you.
Move around here, folks. Move on in. Move on in. This is a happy day. Unbelievably happy day. Whoa! Clay! I don't believe it. You did what you said you'd do.
Don't I always?
No, you never do. It's like you're the biggest screw up I've ever seen in my life.
All right. Okay, fine. What are you, my mother? Folks, let me introduce to you Archie Crybaby Schaefer. Tony Sullivan.
I'll tell us. Come on.
Boo!
All right. You two are under arrest for the crime of robbing the bank and impersonating military officers. What do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, you think we're sorry? Well, we ain't. You're gonna be sorry.
Yeah.
That's right, you're gonna be sorry when our boss finds out about this.
Yeah, that's right.
Who's your
Where did you
boss?
get those uniforms?
Well, we ambushed the cavalry on the way to Calico. We found a telegram in one of their pockets, and it said to come over here.
Why are you
with
telling them this?
Because they wanted to know it's true.
He's honest.
I know.
Do it.
Come on.
We didn't hurt nobody, did we?
Wait a minute. The one thing I want to understand is, why were you making your way here to Calico in the first place?
Because our boss sent us to take out the Mayfield gang.
Take out the Mayfield.
That's right.
Oh, look out, here comes the law. Deputy!
Well,
There-
Lord Almighty.
Deputy!
Still happen.
I want you to take these two prisoners and lock them up in the jail over there, and we'll try them later.
It would be our pleasure. All right, you two. You know what? Protest thing. What do we do? A march over there. Ready? And left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
That's right, left.
Whoa. Hit it. Quiet.
We didn't check the wagon, John.
Wait, come on.
Check your money.
Check the money.
Check the wagon.
You know, it's just like my mother used to always say, never judge a person till you walk a mile in their shoes, and then you get a free pair of shoes. Oh, that's a whole lot of money.
Hold them up in the air.
Look at it.
We got it. It's all here.
Woo!
Check the bag. Somebody check the bag.
Inside someone an apology.
You know what, folks? Clay is right. Thank you for saving our town.
Woo!
You know what? Since you did something for us, we'd like to do something for you. Right. I, Mayor Horton Cornell, do hereby proclaim today officially Mayfield Day!
You know what, man, I think that's a good idea, but we can't forget about this being, Founders Day. So here's what I suggest we do.
Half of it to be Founders Day, the rest of it to
You're very close to my suggestion. Why is this short? All right, here's what we're going to do. Now, I think we should leave this to the hands of the good citizens here of Calico. Now, unfortunately, this is not an election or an official vote, so we cannot use the ballot box. So I suggest instead that we give both sides a chance to gather as many people who likewise feel the day should be either Mayfield Day or Founders Day, and recruit them together. We'll give you 1 hour to do that. Then I want everybody to meet over there down at the hoedown at 5:30, which during the hoedown I will announce at one time all those who wish it to be Mayfield Day to gather in one part of the park, and all those who wish it to be Founders Day gather in another side of the park, and whichever group is the largest, they will help me decide what today shall be. What do you say? Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go recruit. Get people for your side.
All right. So we saw Dr. Carter has returned for the season. So now we have one new citizen, and it's another reporter. So this year saw a lot of departures this year. Because Percy and Lee are gone. One shot's gone. Kenny is gone. So a lot of notable departures, which is a surprise.
No, I didn't ask for that. Hey, young lady.
They were real.
Good man, I like that.
All right, we'll see y'all in a little bit, because there's one more sister we have yet to meet. And last we found her. And by the way, I'm going to talk about this right now before we actually get to finally properly meet. There's the merchandise. Hopefully I'm going to get one of these very, very soon. One of these is probably going to a relative, so. Yep, there we go. This got 2019 Ghost Town Alive merch. And a sweater, too. Jeez. They're definitely going out on the merch. Alright. We got one moment.
Baby loves me.
Howdy, howdy.
He never says I love you.
That's okay.
They think he said it. Yeah. Finally.
Yay, lots of love.
What I should do is go get bad.
2 days we will. Okay. All right. How trusty you hand some of these out? You think we can trust her to hand some of these papers out? She'll be trustworthy to you? No, you don't think so? All right.
Alright, let's try this again. In meeting. I don't think we properly met.
What's your name, honey?
Red Eye Mayfield, at your
Yes,
service.
give me a shoulder. Nice to meet you. Are you having a nice day?
Yeah, there, Miss Audrey.
What?
I'm pretty sure Bigsby's probably pretty proud of you having someone else to come
I
on.
like to hope Mr. Biggs is proud of me.
Yeah, because even though he's probably one of the nicest people I have.
Isn't he the best? Mr. Biggs is
Yeah, even though he towers over me.
I know I have to look up at him, but
That's
that's
saying
okay, 'cause I
something.
hope to make him super proud.
Yeah, oh, look out, look out, look out. There's Miss Audrey. All right, everyone. Time now for our first ride of the day. Finally. We're going to do 2 of each before we have to sign off for this evening. Time for the Calico Mine Ride. Let's get it on. Gonna try and get this video to at least an hour. Do I think we're gonna get it? I'm not so sure. What? We are about to find out. And it seems I missed the train. But thankfully the next train's already behind me, so I should get this one. Train number 3. Now we're going to try and get on train 340 today. All right. All right. We're going to find out before I cut to the next part here. Alright. Alright. Hoedown getting set up. Hey, you see it's summer nights. We will be checking that out later. Very soon, guys. So, in addition to Ghost Town Live, we'll also be covering summer nights. All the way down, guys. All the way down. All the way down. go. They're good to go.
Right up.
There we go. Next. Behind us as the beginning of the
Good afternoon, folks. There will be no eating, drinking, smoking, or any flashlights or flash photography. Be sure to remain seated at all times. All aboard.
Howdy, folks. This here is old Polecat Mahoney, and I'm delighted to take you into the famous Calico mine, the richest gold strike this side of the Mississippi.
Keep the lookout, no hanging out, Robin. Snagging. This just a reminder, there's no flash photography allowed.
Well, look at this, folks. These bubbling, boiling pots sure may look pretty, but many a poor miner's gone and dug his pick right down into old Mother Earth, only to have a blast of steaming hot mud erupt in his face. It ain't exactly the kind of warm welcome you want. Over yonder, you can see all the little mine shafts, which may reach every level of the mine. And take a look to the right up over here. Yes, sir, folks. That's the world-famous Calico mine, Lord. One of the richest gold strikes in all of the world. Now we're heading over an underground lake at the mouth of this here river. When we're not panning for gold flakes here in the water, we're fishing for those little blind fish you see down there. They ain't never seen the light of day.
And this is where Cavalry and Ophelia Synths are. Hopefully we'll see them soon.
Remember, one stray spark and we'll all get blasted to kingdom come.
Now we're getting to the 3,000-foot level, and our square set import gun. This type of modern technology makes all this three-person mining possible. Driver, how about a little bit more light? Would you look at that? You know, all it takes is one tiny drop of water and about 1 million years to make all these stalagmites on the floor and stalactites on the ceiling. Well, look at that. Old seldom seen Slim's done struck him some gold. Drinks on you, Slim. We're approaching the upper levels of the glory. From up here, you get a view of all the different kinds of mining operations we have going on. There's a lot of back-breaking work, digging up all that gold ore with a few easy old picks and shovels and rock hammers. Now that's what I call teamwork. They don't call a man's best friend for nothing, especially when there's gold at stake.
Welcome to the Mike Quagmire section of this ride.
It's all big light tops up on this here trestle bridge. Keep your hands and arms inside the cars now. Ain't falling off this mountain since 1880. That's not bad. Let's just hope she's got one more train up there. I got work to do.
And there's signal sign down the long run.
Down there at the assayer's office. Tell them old Polecat Mahoney.
Welcome back, folks. You may stand up, lift up that little seat out of there, then get those doors up and stand up, lift up that little seat back there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to head on to Sky Cabin. Sky Cabin. Oh, perfect timing. On that. Boy, you get a great view on that intimate launch coaster. I think this is the very first one. If it wasn't for this, we wouldn't have rides like Delta Store Park. All right. We got kids being a total dumbass. And now we're about to head up 9 stories before we get ready for the hoedown. And then we'll do the mine ride one more time, this one more time, and then do the big train, and then that is it for this evening. Alright. So this should be a very interesting ride. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Last time I got content ID matched, so which is why it took a while for last week's episode to get up. So either way, let's begin. All right, looks like Sky Cabin is coming down. Here it comes. It's descent. Making its descent. Oh, hang time. And now the Sky Cabin's gonna block it out. There's something we didn't get to see last week. Alright, I'll be back when we start boarding. Alright, here we go. Sky Cabin pass. Alright, here we go.
Welcome aboard, everyone.
this is Franklin, and I'll be your guide to this amazing bird guarantee and not very farm, courtesy of our good friend, Woodstock.
Okay, so it was yellow and
once there,
orange.
if you choose to stand, please hold on to the handrail located directly in front of you.
Alright, here we go. Oh, perfect. You get to see them descend into madness. Okay, I don't know if that's the first inversion. There's two. There's three. Alright. Oh, beautiful! And a brief bird's eye view of LA and Orange County. Alright. Of course, during the summer night event, we will take a look at everything, as well as try out some of the food options there are. Because I know for sure there's going to be some food options. And there's the hoedown. They're getting ready. We'll be heading down there as soon as we get off this ride. And there's Silver Wolf on a zoom in. Somewhere in there is my baby, Sierra Sidewinder. And oh! Someone just plummeted to their doom. And there's the Fiesta Dog where I had my lunch. It was very good. I can't recommend it enough. Still very weird that they tried to explain that to tacos and turned it into a standard hot dog. Talk about so big here. I think we're dropping it. There we go. Now we can tell we're descending. And here comes the final one of yellow. And photo. Boy, that person is that guy's really sucking because he can't compete. 5. If he doesn't get a point, that's
hello again, everyone. This is Franklin.
Oh,
and
we got one.
Unfortunately, another great on boardwalk. Please make sure you have all of your personal belongings before you exit. If you need assistance, please remain in your seat until all the other passengers have exited, and one of my friends will be pleased to assist you. On behalf of Woodstock and everyone here at Knott's Berry Farm, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and enjoy the rest of your day here on the farm. See you at Camp Soupy.
Wah, 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 wah. All right, we got to the hoedown. All right, hoedown time. There you go. Hey! We got the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the mayor of Calico, the Honorable Milton C. Howe. Paul, what did we get? You're in town today.
As your mayor, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to our annual hoedown.
Hooray!
of all the commotion today, we managed to persevere. About an hour ago, we found ourselves in a quandary. Do we recognize the Mayfield family for their good deeds in capturing the Mad Buck Gang? Woo-wee! By awarding them an official Mayfield Day, or do we keep tradition as is and keep it Founders Day? Now is the time to decide.
I don't know.
Judge, if you please.
All right, now earlier today I asked both sides of this argument to gather together as many of the truth as possible and on like-minded thoughts about what today should be. That being said, all those citizens here who feel that today should be Mayfield Day, please gather at this side of the dance floor.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Moving over. Moving on
If
over.
you think it should be Founders Day, gather on this side of the dance floor.
I think it's a tie.
Looks pretty obvious, doesn't it, Your Honor?
Yep.
All right. I therefore declare that this day shall be known as Mayfield Day.
Congratulations, Clay. Congratulations. You know what? This town owes you our gratitude and an apology.
Well, thank you, Mayor.
We have wrongfully mislabeled, misjudged your family, miscreants, thieves, ne'er-do-wells, stinky tunnel diggers. Oh, okay, I won't keep going. You know what? On behalf of the town of Calico, we want to thank you and your family. By the way, where is your family?
They're right here, Mr. Mayor. We caught them taking the entire town's gold, not their wheelbarrow, out of town.
Hold on, Clay, I'm shocked.
I told you idiots to leave earlier.
I thought you learned your lesson, Clay.
You know what? I have learned my lesson. Never work with family.
Well,
All right.
well, looks like it's Founders Day once again in Calico, everybody.
How about working up that community service for us?
Okay, I know.
For the Founders Day games, if you want a blue ribbon, raise your hand to be recognized. Well done. Let's give them a round of applause, everybody. Now, if you were in any of the Mayfield Day games and you want a blue ribbon, why don't you raise your hand and be recognized? Let's give them a round of applause. Now, anyone who's a graduate of the Calico Schoolhouse who graduated today, raise your hand and be recognized. Let's give them all a big yee-haw! All right, let's have a dance! Come on!
There you go. Yeah, just like that. Now listen up, folks. This here is a partner switch and dance. If you don't want to switch partners, that's A-OK. Just get out of the circle with your partner and dance together to your heart's content. But if you're in the circle, you're going to be switching partners, so we can all get to know each other for Founders Day / Mayfield Day. All right? Here's how this one's going to go. Grab your partner by the hand, both hands, and you're going to take the foot on the inside and give us a heel, toe, then slide in 3 times. Slide. Then use your foot on your outside. Heel, toe, and slide. Then you hook your partner's right arm and swing around in a circle. Then you hook your partner's left arm and swing back the other way. Then you take your own right hand and you clap your partner's right hand. Clap. Then you clap both hands. Clap. Then you clap your own knees. Clap. Then you're going to clap your own hands together. Clap. Then you pass your partner's right shoulder and you meet your brand new partner. So we can all get to know each other. Pass your partner's right shoulder and meet your new partner. Like I said, if you don't want to switch partners, it's okay. You can dance off to the side together, and that's all right. Okay, let's give this one a try, gentlemen. And here we go. Now, heel, toe, and fly. And heel, toe, and fly. Now, hook right arms and swing around. Now, hook left arms. Keep those feet on the ground. And a right hand clap. Left hand clap. Now clap your knees. Now clap your own hands. And right shoulders, heel and friend. We're gonna do it again. Now heel, toe, up your knees. Now clap your own hands. That's right, shoulders meet a new friend. We're gonna do it again. And heel toe, and slide, slide, slide. And heel toe, and slide, slide, slide. Now hook right arms and swing around. Now hook left arms, just go to town. And the right hand clap. Now left hand clap. Now clap your knees. Now clap your own hands. Now give yourself a great big hand close.
Let's do it again for the Ghost Town Miners. Give them an applause. Now, as many of you know, it's no secret that the town of Calico has many romances going around this year. Yes, including yours truly. So, I have just received a note from a certain young man who would like to dance with a certain young lady at this dance tonight. Would you please take the stage, sir?
Thank you very much, Judge. I would just like to take this opportunity to ask Miss Cookie Lemon if I'd like to dance with her for the first time.
The first time you danced with her last year.
I mean the first time without the shackles on.
What'd she say? She says yes!
Hey!
All right, how about another dance? This is up for the happy couple.
Yeah! Well, folks, we've come to the end of our hoedown.
Aww.
Which means it's now time for the Calico Serpentine! Folks, every year we pick one fine citizen to lead that serpentine, and this year that honor falls to none other than Pearl Parnell! Pearl, who do you have with you?
I've got our town owner, Landon.
This is Landon, our town owner. Line up behind Pearl and Landon. Line up, and we're going to shake through town and then right back here, everybody. All right, some serpentine music, boys, if you please. Here we go! Put your hands together, Calico Park, come on!
Boy, how long is this going to take? Hey! Jeez, how long is this going to be? Oh, gee. Boy, that was easy. How are we gonna? Boy, how are we gonna get? Hey. Stop the camera. The camera's rolling.
I mean,
the camera is always rolling. Whoa! There's a trap! It's a trap!
Come on, Calico Park! Put your hands together! Come on! There we go! Nearly there, we're nearly there.
Boy, how long is the serpentine?
Everybody, happy birthday to Matthew.
behalf of the Ghost Town Miners and all the citizens here in Calico, we want to wish you a very merry, happy Founders Day, everybody. Thank you for making this the best Founders Day ever! You can catch the Ghost Town Miners 6:30 at the Fireman's Barbecue, 6:30, 7:30. Good night, guys.
All right, I know we were just here, but it is time for our last rides of the day. Oh, geez. Of course, it is the Calico Mine Ride. And it looks like I'm guaranteed front row. Looks like I'm pretty much guaranteed a front row. Unless I can somehow get on this one, which is pretty doubtful. Be right back. All right, here we go. And we got train number 6 this time. Well, 3 and 6 we got today. And we got Sky Cabin, and then we'll call it a night. And it's guaranteed I'm getting a front car. Hey, the same driver I got last time. Hey! All right, here we go. On the board. First card. All right, thank you. All right, here we go. See you guys in a moment. All right.
Good afternoon, folks. There will be no eating, drinking, smoking, or any flash sets or flash photography. Be sure to remain seated at all times. All aboard.
All right, here we go. Let's get started. Thank you.
Howdy, folks. This here is old Cat Mahoney, and I'm delighted to take you into the famous Calico Mine. The richest gold strike this side of Mississippi.
Howdy, y'all.
Well, look at this, folks. These bubbling, boiling pots sure may look pretty, but many a poor miner's gone and dug his pick right down in the whole Mother Earth, only to have a blast of steaming hot mud erupt in his face. It ain't exactly the kind of warm mud we want. Calico Mine Glory. Inside one of the richest gold strikes in all of recorded history. Now we're heading over an underground lake in the mouth of this here river. When we're not panning for gold lakes here in the water, we're fishing for those little blind fish you see down there.
Yeah, peg leg, biophilia.
Now, y'all can't be too careful in this here mine, folks. Remember, one stray spark and we'll all get blasted to kingdom come.
it's dark up here. Say, driver, how about a little bit more light? Would you look at that? You know, all it takes is one tiny drop of water and about 1 million years to make all these stalagmites on the floor and stalactites on the ceiling.
Dilly dilly.
Look at that. Look at the scene, Slim. Drinks on you, Slim. Shovels and rock hammers. Now that's what I call teamwork. They don't call a man's best friend for nothing, especially when they're going. Stop that train! I set the guard
Welcome back, folks. When the train comes in full and complete stop, you will stand up, lift up that little seat by the door, then wait for me to come over the door for you. So for your safety, do not hop over the cars.
All right, I'll see you guys for the Sky Cabin for our final ride of the day and the final ride of this episode. All right, everybody. Time to begin our final ride. Final ride of the day, Sky Cabin once again. And I don't know why. This is definitely one of the things I'm looking forward to the most here. Will I get as many good nighttime stops as good full-time stops of the accelerator launching? Or we're about to find out, y'all. Let's find out. Alright, without any further ado, let's go. Let's go. Let's ride this ride, and then I can get myself a snack, and then I can go home for this evening, so I can get this up and edited for you all. Alright. Let's go. Oh. Hope we're rolling. go. All right. Going to sit right. Yeah.
All the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
She can't see with her cheeks like that.
This is Franklin, and I'll be your guide for this amazing bird's eye view of Knott's Berry Farm, courtesy of our good friend, Woodstock. Please remain seated until we reach the top bowl. Once there, if you choose to stand, please hold on to the handrail located directly in front of you. I was just getting to that, sir. Please remember that this is a non-smoking journey, so smoking is prohibited. You're welcome, sir. Woodstock has cleared us for takeoff. Here we go.
Good view of hang time.
Is that Hollywood over there?
Yeah, if you look far in the distance, that's downtown LA. That's literally how far. That's literally how far it is from here. And like I said, guys, I'll be doing more coverage from the Calico River Rapids next week, which will include a rousing session, more of a longer session on the dynamite plungers. Plungers. So yeah, either this stand I'm gonna get my snack on the way home, or it's La Papaloca, and it looks like La Papaloca may be the winner. Meaning the snack on the way back will probably be the chicken breast that I had last night for lunch. Yep, bye-bye Southern Stream. Yeah, when that ride gets taken down, that's gonna be a sad day.
Oh yeah, I see a city over there.
Is that your mountain over there? Off to the side down there, mountain on the side?
Yeah, look at this, there's a city over there.
Alright, looks like we're getting close for the, yep, we are beginning our descent. And there's Calico.
It's actually shorter than it was when we got here.
Alright, there we go, folks. Whoever did better than the last guy. The last guy felt like he was having too much of the dilly-dilly. Alright, Franklin, announce us that we're coming back in. Or we're not going to get it. That works too. Yes, I'm in my Washington Capitals third jersey, by the way. As you can tell by my collection. This is the newer jersey in my collection, and then we just finished accelerator. Alright. And outfitting, this is the last one we're going to go. We're going to actually get to see, we get to see hang time drop. The last pictures we're going to see here for today. There it goes. And with that, the ride and our trip to the farm is over. Okay, I know what y'all are thinking. What? Michael, this is not. Well, guys, this is pretty much it for this evening. I want to say thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you guys enjoyed today's coverage, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MikeFromLA. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/MikeFromLA. Add me on Skype and follow me on Instagram at MikeFromLA1. On behalf of all of us, thank you. On behalf of all of us here, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow at Disney. Thank you guys. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.